Finally, it seems like we might be able to end this Logan Paul saga on this channel because it turns out he has finally apologised. I think. You see, the problem is I haven't actually watched the video because I was away this weekend and I've just got back, so I have no idea what he says in the video. I don't even know what the public response is to the video. I'm kind of going in a bit blind. But before we do get into my first time watching Logan Paul's apology, if you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so because I'm trying to hit 400,000 subscribers on this channel. We're quite a bit off right now, so any help would be bloody lovely. Right, so before I watch a single second of this video, I already have a few problems with it. The first one is, it's not even on his main YouTube channel. It's on the official Logan Paul channel that I didn't even know existed. In fact, I genuinely wouldn't have a clue that this video had been uploaded if it wasn't for the fact that you lot were DMing me on Instagram telling me to react to it. I just wouldn't know. And by the looks of it, it seems like it's a channel he abandoned about 5 years ago. Then he posted a music video 3 years ago, and then he just kind of posted like YouTube shorts on it throughout the last couple of months. So it's not an active channel in the single slightest. And it's not just the fact that so many people won't have a clue that Logan Paul posted this. I mean, it has 188,000 views in a day, which for Logan Paul is terrible. But it's also the fact that Logan Paul's initial response was on his main channel, where he calls Coffeezilla an internet criminal and says he's going to sue him. He then responded on Impulsive, that gets watched by like 1 million people an episode at least, where he called Coffeezilla a bunch more things and said that his work wasn't good and that he was lying about him. So surely, if you went at Coffeezilla on them channels and said the stuff that you said, the apology should be on them channels, you would think. But yeah, either way, let's give this video a watch and see what our thoughts are.
Coffeezilla is not a criminal. I called him. I apologize.
Great start. I mean, I could have told you that, Logan. Like, that's not exactly a hot take. You were quite literally the only person on this planet who thought that, but yeah, carry on.
My initial response to his series was that of fire, an ego flare, whatever it is, pride.
Logan Paul acting solely on his fragile ego? God, I never saw that coming. I mean, this already has a very different energy, doesn't it? And as much as I would love to sit here and believe that Logan Paul is being sincere in this video, and this is actually his thoughts, I can't help but think he's only posting this because after he said he was going to sue Coffeezilla, he went to his lawyers and they said, yeah, mate, you haven't got a case. In fact, one person who could face legal consequences for his actions in this situation is actually Logan Paul himself. Not only for what he said about Zach Kelling in his original response, but also he created this whole scam that's caused a lot of people to lose a lot of money. And just because there hasn't been any legal consequences just yet doesn't mean anything. These things take a long, long time, and with crypto kind of aging a little bit more now, because let's be honest, it is a very, very new thing, but we have got a few more years of understanding with the crypto world, and it seems like a lot of actions have been taking place recently with a lot of people who've done dodgy stuff in the crypto world, so who knows what could happen.
And I was defensive because I know I never scammed anyone with this project. I never made any money, never sold any tokens.
God, he loves that one, doesn't he? Like, he keeps bringing up the fact that he didn't make any money, which, yeah, it does make you look better, but doesn't mean you didn't scam anyone. Let's not act like you not making any money was all part of the plan here. We've seen the messages, we've seen how sketchy you wanted to run this project. Like, you're not doing this out of complete good faith. You still hired multiple people with dodgy and publicly known backgrounds to work on your project, and these people are known for scamming. Like, even if you want to give him the pass on the whole, like, Eddie Ibanez thing and that Logan Paul was actually tricked because Eddie is just this con man, you can't give him a pass on Jake the Crypto King or Collectibles Guru or whatever he was called, because there are so many videos on YouTube with millions of views talking about this guy and how he constantly scams people. So you still did that. You hired a known scammer to be part of your project, and you could have easily knew, and I have no doubt that you did.
But the fact is, the suing Coffeezilla is not going to help CryptoZoo holders, so I do need to focus my attention where it should.
No shit, mate. Like, fucking hell, that should have been your first response, but fair enough.
So I do need to focus my attention where it should be, which is on fans and supporters of me. You guys mean the world to me, so I'd like to announce my 3-step plan moving forward.
Of course.
Step 1, Jeff and I are going to burn our Zoo tokens, so we have no financial upside in the game.
Okay, good start. He said he's going to burn his tokens, as well as Jeff's going to burn his tokens, which I believe, I mean, I could be wrong here, so let me know in the comments, but I would believe once he burns his tokens, it means he's not going to make any money, first of all, but also it would drive up the price of other people's tokens. Is that right? I think that's correct.
We want to offer a rewards program for players who are disappointed in the status of the game. So essentially, you're going to be able to burn your base egg or your base animal for the mint price, which was 0.1 ETH or the equivalent in BNB. I am personally committing 1,000 ETH to this, which is about $1.3 million.
Okay, yeah, another good thing he brings up there. First of all, I did find it quite funny that he said that he's going to actually work on the game, because let's be honest here, the game was shit. For such a basic game, it's mental that he put so much money into this and it was still awfully ran, but he says he's going to make it better, which shouldn't be that difficult, because there are so many people that could make a much better game than what he currently has. But also he says he's going to pledge $1.3 million himself. Let's hear what else he has to say about that.
Right now, for players who want to get out.
And for players who want to get out, okay? So that's good as well. If people no longer want to be part of the project, he's got $1.3 million to give to certain people. Obviously not the full amount, but like gradually he's going to give people certain money depending on how much they spent on the project. Okay. Decent again. I'm not sure if 1.3 million would cover everyone. I'm assuming it wouldn't, but obviously that's just me guessing here. But I mean, look, it's much better than nothing, okay? 1.3 million is a lot of money. I don't care, even if you are Logan Paul who has millions, it's still a lot.
To say I am disappointed in how this was handled internally is an understatement. There's a full internal investigation going on along with an audit, and we are going to pursue full legal action for whomever needs to be held accountable.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. Like, I don't like the people who were involved as much as the next guy, but it's still mental that Logan hired them. He's saying that there's going to be legal consequences for people who need to be held responsible, but he needs to be held accountable because he's responsible for what the fuck has happened here. But yeah, if this results in that Crypto King guy getting sued for a lot of money, not against it in the slightest, because he has scammed so many people in the past.
My sole obligation is to my supporters, and I know this video is long overdue. Here it is. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize.
There it is.
For how this has unfolded thus far, and I want people to know that they can trust me and that I'll always take care of the fans and people who support me.
Yeah, but would Logan Paul be saying this if it wasn't for Coffeezilla? Probably not. Look, I think it's pretty fair to say, and it's probably not exactly a hot take, that this might not be the most sincere and honest video in the world. I think we saw what Logan Paul's true thoughts were on this whole situation, and now he's kind of been backed into a corner because he doesn't want to ruin his whole brand with everything else he's got going on, so he has to make this video. But the things he has said throughout the video, in the way he's trying to make this right, are good. He's going to be making an effort, it seems. He's putting a lot of money into it. Like, that I can respect. But again, he wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for Coffeezilla, and I think proof of this is the fact that he hasn't done anything about his other crypto projects. Dink doink, for God's sake. Like, are we ever going to mention that? Coffeezilla's brought it up multiple occasions. Like, why have you not mentioned it? I haven't got a clue what's happening with Liquid Marketplace either. That was another project that Logan was promoting heavily for a short period of time, and then I've never heard of it since. But yeah, apart from the sincerity of it all, I do believe this is obviously a much better response than the original response and the one impulsive. But yeah, I think this is alright.
I appreciate your guys' patience while we do our internal investigation, and I promise to be transparent and disclose any information we find out in the process. And lastly, thank you, Coffeezilla. You have catalyzed
You don't believe
this,
that.
and I am very grateful for your work and your investigation.
No, you're not.
I mean that.
No, you don't. Fucking hell. Yeah, I mean, that was the least sincere part of it all. He's not thanking Coffeezilla for crying out loud. Coffeezilla is the reason why so many people know about this and now have this opinion on Logan Paul, like he's scamming people. Like, you're not thankful. But yeah, whilst we're here, let's have a look what the public response is on this, okay? Let's check the comments. Remember, he would have never done any of this if Coffeezilla never exposed him. He doesn't care about his fans, he cares about his career. Definitely agree. Logan, fuck you, Coffee, you're getting sued. Logan's lawyer, yeah, you can't do that. Logan, I'm sorry, Coffee. Thank you, bro. 100%, that's exactly what happened. This is pure cleanup. Yippie's game took CryptoZoo out. Oh, I seen this actually, right? Let's have a look at this. So this guy called Yippie, or Yippie, I've definitely pronounced that wrong somewhere. He uploaded a video called I Turned Logan Paul's Scam into a Working Game, and he's not fucking wrong.
Alright, so I started off in Photoshop, and things were going pretty good. But then I remembered that I have to make 136
Logan
of
would
these,
use that picture, to be fair.
and I'm just a mere mortal, and this quality is just not sustainable. So I decided to call in a favor from this dude named Stable Diffusion. I tried to use Stable Diffusion through this website called Dream Studio. It gave me some real weird results and some straight up nightmare fuel.
Oh, Jesus.
The thing is though, right, them pictures there that he's joking about look so much better than the ones that Logan used. Logan's stock images where he literally just put like an elephant trunk on a panda or something were shocking. And Logan said that he found the best artist he possibly could. It's a load of lies. It seemed like a very quick money grab that he wanted to work so he could obviously cash out, and it just didn't. And the fact that he said that he like spent 7 months working on it, I just don't believe. Yeah, and there was also a video of Ludwig playing the game on stream, so let's see how it actually works. Oh,
the
here we go.
abomination known as.
This took Logan 7 months, remember? But it took this guy and a couple of his mates literally like a couple of days. Oh. The suspense is killing me. But look at the art! Look how much better that looks than Logan's project. And the fact that this guy and a couple of his mates created this so quickly, when apparently it took Logan 7 months, is mental. And, yeah, the game was a cash grab, let's be honest here. But either way, that has been my reaction to Logan Paul's newest apology. Probably the last video we're going to do on Logan Paul, I'd imagine, because I can't see how he can fuck it up from here. You would hope. But either way, let me know your thoughts down below on Logan's video. If you did enjoy this video, please do a like down below. Subscribe if you are new. And if you want to let me know topics to talk about in future videos, the best way to do that's on my Instagram. It's at MARKIE. It's linked in the description. It's the only way I would even know about the fact that Logan uploaded his apology. So, yeah. If you want to do that, that's in the description. And, yeah. Bye.